Yeah, no, I think we've had a great week so far. It's a little different not being at the facility. We're at Thurman, but I think the guys came in with a good attitude, good mindset, and we're ready to get after it on Saturday.
You've gotten a couple of starts under your belt. What's it been like, kind of, as a quote-unquote rookie, getting those minutes?
Yeah, no, I mean it's been awesome. Like this is what I dreamed about doing ever since I was a little kid. So, now to finally be starting some matches and playing some meaningful minutes, it's been really cool, and I think a big step in my career individually.
Have the Kyle, Arturo, Coach, like the defensive line, have they helped kind of you grow in that role?
For sure, I'd say they've been crucial in my development since day one. The first day of preseason when I stepped into the locker room. Like you said, Kyle, Tosh, Arturo. I mean, those guys have been immense, and helping me, pushing me each and every day, and helping me become a better pro and a better player every day.
Looking ahead to this weekend, you guys play Lexington. What sort of problems do they pose?
Yeah, I mean, playing against Lexington, they're in that 3-4-3 shape. They like to have the ball. They like to attract guys and then exploit in behind. So, we'll be ready. We played them in preseason. We played them obviously earlier in the season, so we know what to expect, and we're ready for Saturday. Should be a great match.
Obviously, in-state rivalry, does that kind of add a little bit of bite to the game?
For sure. I'm expecting it to be a lot of people there, so I think that'll definitely add to the fact, and the point of it being also a Jaeger Cup match, and the end of the group. I think there's a lot on the line, not only for them but for us as well. So I think we're both really excited. It should be a great match.
Speaking of it being a Jaeger match, does that make you kind of be game watching? I know about it because ahead of you guys currently in the place, or does that kind of play into your preparation for the game?
I wouldn't say so. I think all the focus is just on ourselves. We know what we have to do. We control what we can control, and the more you look at what other teams are doing, other groups, the less focus you have on yourself. So I think we're just taking it one game at a time, and all eyes are on Lexington right now.
Last one, obviously you guys have a midweek match coming up with Frankfurt. What's it like that they're in town at the facility and a chance to play against them midweek?
It's awesome. It's going to be a great opportunity, just like Lagane's last week. It's awesome when we can get these European teams, big clubs, over to Louisville, and we get a chance to play against them, some of the best players in Europe. So I mean, we're definitely really excited for Tuesday and that opportunity, but we got to take care of Lexington first.
One question, your run during the game, kind of talk us through that.
Yeah, I remember I took my first touch past their 9, and then I saw a little bit of daylight, and kind of just went for it. And then once I probably could have played the ball out wide after that to Aiden to get a cross in, but then I saw their other center back stepping to me, so I thought, all right, maybe I'm going to go around him too. And then, I just tried to find Phil, but he was just a little bit offsides. But I mean, like I saw daylight ahead and kind of just took it.
Are you going to shoot next time?
My mom texted me after the game. She wanted me to take a shot there. If I had the chance to, I will next time.